On October 9, 2024, Taiwan's Coast Guard administration announced a breaking incident. The previous day, they had seized a Chinese fishing boat and detained 9 crew members. The vessel was found operating in Taiwan's restricted waters. The incident occurred on the morning of October 8th, when a Chinese fishing boat had erased its registration number and was working in forbidden waters near Penghu. After Taiwan's Taichung ship attempted to repel the boat with water cannons, it remained in violation of the law. The enforcement vessel then boarded the ship, finding 9 crew members and 1,000 kilograms of fish. It was determined that the boat had suffered mechanical failure and was towed back to Penghu by the Coast Guard. The case is currently under further investigation in accordance with Taiwanese law. The Kinmen Matsu Penghu Division of the Coast Guard Administration stated, "We will take necessary legal actions against mainland vessels that enter or operate in our prohibited or restricted waters without permission. Our stance on enforcement is wavering, ensuring the safety and order of our maritime territory." This incident, amid rising tensions in the Taiwan Strait, comes at a sensitive time. Just days earlier, Taiwan's President Lai Ching-te made a National Day speech that sent shockwaves across China and the world. On October 5th, during the National Day evening gala in Taipei, President Lai addressed the audience, saying, "The People's Republic of China just celebrated its 75th birthday on October 1st, and in just a few days, the Republic of China will celebrate its 113th birthday. In terms of age, it is absolutely impossible for the People's Republic of China to be considered the motherland of the people of the Republic of China. On the contrary, the Republic of China could be seen as the motherland of citizens over 75 in the People's Republic of China." He added that since the Republic of China has been established in the islands of Taiwan, Penghu, Kinmen, and Matsu for 75 years, there's no need to discuss this relationship further. However, if someone wishes to send birthday wishes to the People's Republic of China, they should be careful not to use the term motherland. His remarks were met with laughter from the audience and quickly sparked discussions in international media. Veteran Japanese journalist Aiko Yaita remarked that President Lai has recently been delivering powerful statements. His words hit where it hurts, leaving CCP leader Xi Jinping awkward and speechless. Previously, Lai had suggested that the CCP should demand the return of territories historically taken by Russia, which caused quite a stir within China's foreign ministry. To this day, no official rebuttal has been issued. This latest comparison between the Republic of China's 113 years and the PRC's 75 years has also left Beijing with little to counter. In traditional Chinese culture, there's a strong emphasis on respecting the elder generation. How can a younger entity continuously challenge and demand recognition from its elder? One commenter said, "President Lai's remarks at the National Day event were brilliant. He humorously highlighted the historical reality between the two sides of the strait. His speech demonstrated a deep understanding of history and reality while skillfully defending Taiwan's position. It was truly impressive." Political commentator Wang Youchun wrote that the CCP has always proclaimed there is only one China in the world, and the government of the People's Republic of China is the sole legitimate government representing all of China. Taiwan is an inseparable part of Chinese territory. Since 1949, when the CCP came to power, it has insisted that the history of the Republic of China ended that year, and from then on, there has been no more Republic of China in the world. The phrase, "there is only one China in the world," actually refers to the idea that there is only one People's Republic of China led by the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, and that the Republic of China does not exist. The statement, "The government of the People's Republic of China is the only legitimate government representing all of China," implies that the CCP-led government also claims legitimacy over Taiwan's 23 million people, while denying the legitimacy of Taiwan's democratically elected government. When they say Taiwan is an inseparable part of Chinese territory, they mean that Taiwan is part of the People's Republic of China led by the CCP, and that Taiwan's Republic of China has no land of its own. Analysis reveals the objective reality. Since 1949, after the Republic of China retreated to Taiwan, it has continued to exist for 113 years. In the 75 years since the Republic of China relocated to Taiwan, the CCP has never ruled Taiwan, nor has it received any legitimate authorization from the people of Taiwan. The Republic of China in Taiwan has all the elements of a legitimate government. 1. It has government institutions, including one presidency and 5 branches. The presidency refers to the presidential office, while the 5 branches are the executive yuan, legislative yuan, judicial yuan, examination yuan, and control yuan. 2. It has a military, including the Army, Navy, and Air Force. 3. It has a population. According to Taiwan's Ministry of the Interior, as of August 2024, Taiwan's population was 23.4 million. 4. It has territory. The Republic of China effectively governs Taiwan and its associated islands, including the Penghu Archipelago, Kingman Islands, Wuqiu Islands, Matsu Islands, and several islands in the South China Sea, such as the Dongsha Islands, Taiping Island in the Spratlys, and Zhongzhou Reef. Its total land area is 36,192 square kilometers. 5. It collects taxes, including 9 types of national taxes, 8 types of local taxes, and customs duties. 6. It maintains diplomatic relations. As of September 10, 2024, the Republic of China had diplomatic relations with 12 countries. Holders of standard ROC passports with national identification numbers can enter 141 countries and regions visa-free, with a visa on arrival or an electronic visa. These 6 points are evident to everyone worldwide. The CCP's refusal to acknowledge these facts does not make them any less real. Germany was once a unified country, but after World War II, it was divided into East Germany and West Germany. The CCP established diplomatic relations with East Germany in 1949 and with West Germany in 1972. Similarly, Korea was a unified nation, but after the war, it was divided into North and South Korea. The CCP established relations with North Korea in 1949 and with South Korea in 1992. Since 1949, the Taiwan Strait has separated the People's Republic of China and the Republic of China. But the CCP refuses to acknowledge the Republic of China and insists that the people of Taiwan recognize the PRC as their motherland and the CCP leaders as their own leaders. President Lai Ching-te's remarks on the idea of the motherland made it clear. The PRC is not the motherland of Taiwan's 23 million people, nor are CCP leaders the legitimate leaders authorized by the people of Taiwan. Whether the CCP acknowledges it or not, the Republic of China in Taiwan is an undeniable reality in today's world. Lai Ching-te said that the Republic of China will soon celebrate its 113th birthday. This traces back to the founding of the Republic of China in Nanjing in 1912. 1912 was the first year of the Republic, and 2024 marks its 113th year. The Republic of China, founded in Nanjing in 1912, is the legitimate government of China. It carries on the millennial-long Chinese civilization. So, what is the origin of the People's Republic of China? It traces back to November 7, 1931, when the CCP established the Chinese Soviet Republic in Jiangxi. This was during the Japanese invasion of northeastern China. At that time, the CCP, controlled by the Soviet Communist Party, created a state within a state inside the Republic of China. It was an illegal regime that threatened China's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and security. The constitutional outline of the Chinese Soviet Republic in Article 14 stated, "The Chinese Soviet regime recognizes the right of national self-determination for minority ethnic groups within China, including their right to separate from China and establish independent nations." In other words, the CCP, in its attempt to overthrow the legitimate Republic of China, not only initiated its own communist separatism, but also incited minority groups within China, such as the Mongolians, Hui, Tibetans, Miao, Li, and Koreans, to rise against the Republic of China and seek independence. When Lai Ching-te speaks about the Republic of China's 113th birthday, he points out that Taiwan's Republic of China is the legitimate successor of the Chinese Republic, and directly identifies the CCP government as the illegal regime occupying China today. On October 10th, President Lai gave his first National Day speech since taking office, clearly defining Taiwan's status and future development. He used 1949 as the key point of separation between Taiwan and mainland China, reaffirming that the two sides are not subordinate to each other, and that the CCP has no authority to represent Taiwan. As usual, the CCP claimed that Taiwan has never been a country. Foreign media praised Lai's speech, noting that while he stressed Taiwan would not provoke the CCP, he also stated firmly that Taiwan would not bow to the CCP's expansionist ambitions, delivering his message with both determination and moderation. In recent years, tensions across the Taiwan Strait have remained high. The CCP has continued its efforts to intimidate Taiwan through both political propaganda and military threats, with gray zone harassment and psychological warfare becoming the norm. Several military exercises surrounding Taiwan have already taken place. After Lai Ching-te's inauguration speech on May 20, 2024, the People's Liberation Army launched the Joint Sword 2024A military drills around the island. It has also become routine for the CCP to coerce Taiwanese entertainers into issuing statements of support. On October 1st, China's National Day, several Taiwanese celebrities working in China posted or shared messages celebrating the day, motivated by the financial benefits of the Chinese market. However, not all Taiwanese entertainers have yielded to the CCP's pressure. On October 9th, Taiwanese influencer Huang Weiwei posted a photo from Tiananmen Square in Beijing, where he cleverly covered part of a slogan, transforming it into "Long Live the Republic of China." He also flashed a 6-4 hand gesture, referring to the June 4, 1989 Tiananmen Square incident. In his Instagram post, Huang wrote, "Happy birthday to the Republic of China on October 10th. He added, "This photo was taken by a local photographer in China. Saying I wasn't nervous would be a lie. The security at Tiananmen Square is incredibly tight. As soon as you step inside, you can feel the tension in the air, especially since I was alone. But I had to give my motherland the birthday wishes it deserves, so I made these gestures right in front of the mainland citizens and security guards. Fans praised his daring photos. Amazing shot. I love this gift. Taiwan's toughest man. Covered it perfectly. Long live the Republic of China. Flashing 64? This guy's hardcore. You're incredibly bold." He further explained, "The photographer secretly helped me stand on a platform to take the 6-4 photo. Everyone below could clearly see me. It was intense. I originally wanted one picture for 89 and another for 6-4, but I was afraid of holding the poses for too long." Netizens responded, "Everyone's taste is spot on. You're too bold for taking these photos. This is risking your life to send birthday wishes." Tiananmen Square is one of the CCP's most sensitive locations, where the authorities fear any form of protest or activism. Heavy police presence is maintained throughout the day. After Huang posted the photos on Instagram, they gained significant attention. A Facebook page also shared a collage, noting that in the past, many Chinese citizens had quietly flashed peace signs in support of the Republic of China at Tiananmen Square. The page commented, "In fact, many people across the strait have been celebrating the Republic of China's birthday. Whether it's called the Republic of China, Taiwan, or the Republic of China, Taiwan, we're all one family." Taiwanese political and economic commentator Wu Jialong said that while there are people in Taiwan who prefer the People's Republic of China as the motherland, they are a minority, particularly within the so-called Blue Camp, or the Kuomintang, KMT. He explained the context of Lai Ching-te's speech by comparing it to how the world watched for Russia's reaction when Israel bombed a Russian airbase in Syria. Now, people are watching for how the CCP, and Xi Jinping in particular, will respond to Lai's speech. Wu Jialong commented that Lai Ching-te's speech sparked a lot of discussions, particularly because the term motherland is sensitive. By mentioning that the People's Republic of China is 75 years old and the Republic of China is 113 years old, Lai appeared to be stating facts, but there's something subtle here. Lai, who comes from a pro-independence background, presents an interesting shift. Normally, people from the pro-independence camp, even if they accept the Republic of China, wouldn't recognize it as being 113 years old, because that includes the period when the ROC was still on the mainland. Old-school Taiwan independence advocates want to separate Taiwan from mainland China entirely. For them, the Republic of China is rooted in Taiwan, making it only 75 years old, coinciding with the founding of the People's Republic of China. Now, by referring to the Republic of China as being 113 years old, Lai is essentially adopting the historical narrative of the Kuomintang. His statement was not directed at the people of Taiwan, but at the people of the Republic of China. This is noteworthy because the Democratic Progressive Party, DPP, typically uses Taiwan in its terminology. During the time of his predecessor, Tsai Ing-wen, they added the term Republic of China Taiwan as a descriptor. But in his speech, Lai only mentioned the Republic of China without referring to Taiwan. This suggests that Lai is moving away from the traditional pro-independence narrative, attempting to bridge the gap by bringing in both the KMT's Republic of China supporters and pro-independence advocates. By doing so, he is uniting Taiwan's internal factions against a common enemy, the CCP. This strategy, in turn, complicates the CCP's efforts to divide and conquer Taiwan through internal conflicts. Epoch Times editor-in-chief Guo Jun remarked that it seems President Lai is gradually freeing himself from the constraints of older political regimes. Recently, his speeches have been more aggressive. At his inauguration, Lai acknowledged that the People's Republic of China is a sovereign and independent state. Neither the KMT nor the DPP has ever made such a statement before. This implies that the Republic of China in Taiwan doesn't need to declare independence because the CCP has already created a separate regime in mainland China, effectively splitting the Republic of China. In the past, Taiwan didn't recognize this reality, but now, by acknowledging the PRC's independence, Lai is essentially declaring that the Republic of China is confined to Taiwan, Penghu, Kinmen, and Matsu, with no claim over the mainland. Lai also recently said publicly that the CCP should reclaim millions of square kilometers of Chinese territory taken by Tsarist Russia and the Soviet Union. This was a direct response to Xi Jinping's statement that China would never recognize the seizure of any of its territories. Lai's comment caught the CCP off guard. With these two public speeches, Lai left the CCP unable to respond. They chose silence, pretending not to hear him. Once again, by stating that the Republic of China is 113 years old while the PRC is only 75, Lai dismantled the CCP's narrative of reunification and returning to the motherland. This is an undeniable fact that the CCP cannot refute and likely won't respond to. It seems that in politics, as in other areas, offense is the best defense. Anonymous commentator Mr. Y remarked, President Lai Ching-te's National Day speech was truly refreshing. It tore apart the CCP's theoretical logic for invasion and also played a significant role in uniting Taiwan's political parties and public sentiment. This is the strongest counterattack against decades of CCP infiltration into various sectors in Taiwan. However, the risk of war still looms, and it is intensifying. The CCP has been preparing for a military invasion of Taiwan for decades, and under its current leader Xi Jinping, who sees himself as having the mission to complete reunification, he will not give up. In fact, the war between Israel and Hamas that broke out last year is part of the CCP's early strategy deployment for its attack on Taiwan. The goal is to ignite conflict in the Middle East, diverting and draining the military strength of the U.S. Israeli media previously reported that the rocket shells used by Hamas in their attacks were produced in China. Currently, the war between Russia and Ukraine is deadlocked, and the situation in the Middle East continues to escalate. Meanwhile, the U.S. is approaching what could be the most important election in its history. This presents a time window where the CCP may take reckless action. Of course, events don't always unfold according to the CCP leadership's will, but it's becoming increasingly clear that the CCP is the biggest hidden hand behind much of the world's chaos and conflicts today.